Hi friends, as part of cybersecurity lessons, we are learning crucial concepts in this video. What are top 20 cybersecurity threats and why? Why we need to learn all these? Learning about cybersecurity is crucial in today's digital age to protect yourself, your data and your online presence. Cybersecurity subject also has demand in the market in this internet age. Friends, before that, we request you to subscribe to our channel. This is a new channel, SciTechWiz. Please subscribe. Please do like our videos. Comment your opinions in the comments section. Let us directly go to the subject. The first type of attack is brute force attack. It's a type of hacking. It uses trial and error method to guess passwords, credentials, and encryption keys. In this type of attack, hackers systematically and repetitively attempts on a particular system, and hacker tries all combinations of passwords. Whenever you are seeing the word brute force attack in any news, immediately trial and error, this word should come to your mind. If you remember, in our SciTechWiz channel, we had a video, top 10 worst passwords. If you didn't watch that video, please do watch it. We are giving that link under this video and in the first comment section. So all top 10 worst passwords, all those combinations are tried by hackers with this brute force attack. And malware. What's a malware? It's a short form of malicious software. It's a piece of software, it's a piece of code or a file delivered over network to infect a system or steal information or damage the system. So it's a short form of malicious software, just remember that, and it refers to any software or any program specifically designed to damage, disrupt, or gain unauthorized access to computer systems, networks, or devices. A malware is created with malicious intent and can cause a range of harmful effects, including data theft, system compromise, financial loss, and privacy breaches. There are various types of malwares that also we are covering in this video. Virus. Many times we hear this word virus, software virus. What's this? It's a type of malware that spreads between computers and causes harm to the data or changes the computer's behavior. So viruses, they can spread rapidly and cause damage by corrupting or deleting files, disrupting systems operations, or stealing sensitive information. Worm or worms. It's a type of malware that can self-replicate and circulates its copies to other systems in the network. The difference between virus and worm is virus cannot self-replicate. Worm can be self-replicated. I mean, it replicates itself. That is called worm. Okay. So these are also spread through computer networks, exploiting vulnerabilities in the operating systems or applications. Worms can consume network resources, degrade system performance, and spread to multiple devices. Spyware, that's a type of malware, installs itself in the computer and starts covertly gathers your data without your knowledge. Spyware is a covert. So, spyware secretly gathers information about a user's activity, such as browsing habits, keystrokes, personal data. It can be used for unauthorized surveillance, identity theft, or targeted advertising. This is spyware. Trojan Horse. It's a type of malware which looks like a legitimate software or file, but it contains harmful program within it, enters the system and damages the computer. Whenever you see this word Trojan Horse, immediately our mind goes to Troy, the movie Troy or Trojan War. Am I correct? Trojan horse was a wooden horse which is used by the Greeks during the Trojan War to enter the city of Troy to win the war. So, in the same way, Trojans disguise themselves as legitimate or desirable software, tricking users into installing them. Once installed, they can create backdoors, steal sensitive information, or grant unauthorized access to the attackers. Man in the middle attack. In short form, we call it as MITM attack. The hacker presents in a live conversation between a user and an application or between a system and router and listens to all the data transmitted. So here it's a type of attack. Attacker intercepts and potentially alters communications between two parties without their knowledge. In this attack, the attacker positions themselves between the communication path of the two legitimate parties and can intercept, read, modify, or inject data into the communication flow. It's a dangerous attack. Ransomware. It is a type of malware that encrypts and locks a victim's data or device and threatens to keep it locked unless the victim pays a ransom to the attacker. Ransomware is ransom. Normally, we hear this word ransom in movies, especially when kidnapping scenes. We are seeing, yeah, I need a ransom of some 1 million, then only I'll hand over your son to you. These kinds of scenes and dialogues we are seeing in the movies, right? The same way, ransomware, the hacker, he expects a ransom. So first he intrudes and he enters our system, he encrypts our files, I mean the victim's system, and he encrypts the files and demands a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. So it can lead to data loss, financial extortion, and significant disruption to businesses and individuals. Spoofing. Attacker pretends as a trusted entity, gets access to the system, and steals the data or damages the computer. So it's a technique where the hacker impersonates or masquerades as something or someone else to deceive or gain unauthorized access. It involves falsifying or manipulating information to mislead a recipient or system into behaving that the attacker is legitimate or trustworthy. So, spoofing can occur in various contexts, including network communications, emails, caller identification, and also websites. Keylogger. So, a type of spyware that records all keystrokes of a user and it captures all the data a user types in the computer. So, a keylogger, also known as keystroke logger, is a type of spyware, malicious software or hardware device designed to record and monitor keystrokes on a computer or device. So, keyloggers are often used with malicious intent to capture sensitive information such as passwords, credit card details, or other personal data. Whenever we are entering, silently it captures all the data and it passes the information to the hacker. Cryptojacking. The attacker secretly uses the victim's computing power for cryptocurrency mining by installing a malware in the victim's computer. So it involves the unauthorized use of a victim's computer or device to perform complex calculations necessary for cryptocurrency mining, where a normal system has, it does not have any power to do this crypto jacking. So powerful systems are used to do the crypto jacking and consumes the power of the victim. Social engineering, it's a big concept. The techniques where psychologically manipulating human minds to gain unauthorized access of computers, applications, or networks to perform an illegal operation. So here, attackers, they try to manipulate and deceive individuals into divulging sensitive information, granting unauthorized access, or performing actions that they would not otherwise do. Instead of relying on technical exploits, social engineering exploits human psychology. They exploit the trust, they exploit the natural tendencies of humans. So they exploit the vulnerabilities and gain unauthorized access to systems, networks, or information. Phishing. Phishing. What is this? It's a type of social engineering to steal the user's data and financial information, sending fake messages or emails to people to click the links and steals the information. So we are reading about this phishing in even in the latest news. I think you might have heard about it. So here attackers, they send deceptive emails, they send deceptive SMS messages, instant messages, or messages through social media platforms, pretending to be a trusted entity or organization. They typically prompt recipients to click on malicious links, provide login credentials, or share sensitive information, something like that. So they try to create a trap to the innocent users. Whoever falls into that trap, they enter their own login credentials or personal data or sensitive data into malicious links. Hacker captures all that data and captures the system or application. So this is called phishing. Logic bomb. Is a type of malware that is planted in a computer and set to activate it when specific logical conditions are met. This is the definition. So what is this? It's a type of malicious code or malicious software or malicious program that remains dormant within a system until a specific condition or trigger is met. So it silently gets downloaded into the victim's system. It will not be activated immediately. It stays in the system for a certain point of time, and it is waiting for some logic to be executed. Okay, so once a logical condition is met in the system, automatically it becomes active. Once activated, a logic bomb executes, or predefined actions will be executed, which is often malicious or harmful, such as deleting files, disrupting system operations, or launching additional attacks. So logic bombs are designed to be concealed within legitimate software or systems, making them difficult to detect until they are activated. So we will see examples in upcoming videos. Okay, time bomb. It's a type of malware, or I can say that it's a type of logic bomb that is planted in a computer and stays there. It becomes active on a particular date and time to which it has been programmed to become active. For example, this kind of malware, it comes with a legitimate software, or it gets downloaded into the system, it stays there, and a logic is attached in that software. We don't know what is that logic. On so and so date, on so and so time, you get activated and delete all the files from this system. This is the logic written in that software that we don't know. Okay, so on that particular day, on that particular time, automatically it gets activated, it corrupts our system. And we start thinking, what did I download recently? What did I download yesterday? What did I download day before yesterday? This is what we are thinking. But it was downloaded maybe an year back. or 6 months back with some other software and it gets activated today. So just try to imagine how difficult it is to understand what happened to our system. Spear phishing. See, the simple difference between phishing and spear phishing is spear phishing is always a targeted one. Okay, a phishing which selects a targeted organization, a targeted person, a targeted individual, that is called spear phishing. Okay, so here also attacker attempts to steal sensitive information from a targeted user or from a specific organization. Vishing. It's a phishing with voice, telephone calls and voice mails to obtain sensitive information of users. A simple example is scam calls. Sometimes we get calls, we lift the call, okay, and the caller, he says, "Hi, I'm calling from so and so bank. Your credit card will be deactivated because you have not updated your latest address or personal details. So, if you want to continue your services with this credit card, tell me your information. Right now, I'll update it to our system." These kinds of calls. So somehow they'll call you or they try to psychologically threaten you. It's a scam call and try to get the information of your credit card details or your personal details, and then they use it for their own benefit. So this is called vishing. It's a type of phishing. And remember, phishing is a type of social engineering. And remember, social engineering is a type of cyber attack. Malvertising. So here it's an attack of embedded uh, malicious script in an ad banner to redirect the user, and once the user clicks, it downloads a malware. For example, you're opening a website, a legitimate website, maybe a news website, you are reading the news, and in that website you have seen an advertisement about latest home loans, okay, from a reputed company or bank, and you are in the search of houses, you want to see what are current home loan prices. Immediately you clicked the link in that legitimate website, but a malware is embedded in that advertisement. So then what happens? Whenever you are clicking on that link, it immediately downloads a malware into your system. You don't know that. Then it gets activated at later point of time, like time bomb or like a logical bomb or like a virus. We don't know what happens. So this type of attack is malvertising. And finally, fileless malware. So this is a dangerous cyber attack. It's a malware that uses a computer system's built-in tools or legitimate programs for cyber attacks. For example, and one more thing, this fileless malware cyber attack is also known as fileless infection or memory-based malware. Okay, so what it is doing? It's a type of malicious software that operates in a computer's memory without leaving traces on the system's hard drive. So unlike all traditional malware, whatever we discussed it till now, they are different. They rely on files and executables which are stored on the hard disk. But this fileless malware, it resides and operates within the volatile memory, that is RAM, of the infected system. So this characteristic makes it challenging to detect and remove using conventional security measures. It is very difficult to identify this fileless malware. Okay, so this is all we learned in this video. Thanks for subscribing our channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe our SciTechWiz channel. Many more videos are in the pipeline. Let us all learn together and grow together. Thanks a lot.